Hey folks, Laducium here, and I am going to be playing a little bit more of Hearthstone Arena. So this is episode 70 something that I'm going to be posting, so maybe a little bit more is not the right word for it. I'm playing more Hearthstone Arena, a lot more. Alright, okay, Druid, Hunter, Warlock. Well, the only one of these that I haven't played in a while is Warlock. I also have a Warlock daily quest that I'm just trying to do. It's 5 victories, and I think I already got a couple. So, let's try Warlock, see how it goes.
Your soul shall be mine.
I've had good plays with the Warlock before. I've also had shitty plays. Okay, this is interesting. Well, Cold Light Oracle is just terrible, especially for Warlock because I can already get better card draw from my hero ability. So 2/2 for 3 mana that gives my opponent 2 cards is just not good. Now, Pine-Sized Summoner is pretty good. But it'll die really quickly, very easily. On the other hand, this is 6 mana. However, I do restore 3 health, and I can get rid of something really annoying. So we'll take Siphon's Health and hope for the best. Blood Imp just got nerfed. Used to be a 1/1. Give another random friendly minion +1 health, and it used to give all minions +1 health permanently. Not permanently, but while it was in play. So it was stealth to give everyone health, and it was a 1/1. Now it's a 0/1, and it's basically a crappier priestess, essentially. Well, it's stealth, so maybe it's good in that regard. I don't know. I don't know if I want it. Now, on the other hand, Power Overwhelming could be fun. It's got its uses, and Nightblade's okay. You know what? I'll take the Blood Imp. I'm just not happy about it. It gets removed pretty easily by any kind of AoE. Of course, it can get buffed by other Blood Imps. No, you know what? I'll take Power Overwhelming over the Blood Imp. Chillwind Yeti is great. It's a 4/5 for 4, and it's just pretty good. Warlock Tide Hunter's okay too, but I'll take the Chillwind Yeti. These are good. These are all pretty good. Abomination is a good AoE. Damages everything, but it's decent AoE. Sunwalker is just good. It's got Divine Shield. And Demolisher can pick off my enemies for me, so that's pretty good too. Especially it can hit stealth things. I mean, it's got very good uses. But I kind of want the Taunt, and I guess out of these, I'm going to take the Abomination because of the Death Rattle. Or, alternatively, do I just want the Sunwalker? Tough one. I think I'll take the Abomination, though. Senjin Shield Masta. Really good. 3/5, it's a taunt. I'll take it. Okay. I don't like any of these. So if I had to take one, I think I'd take the Booty Bay Bodyguard. Although the Spiteful Smith's not too bad. I mean, I can't get use out of its Enrage, but it's still a 4/6. I'll take the Booty Bay Bodyguard. So I've got a lot of taunt now. I've got Abomination, Booty Bay, and Senjin, all in the 4 and 5 mana range there. I'm gonna definitely take the Flame Imp. Good turn 1 play. Magma Rager is meh, not very good, but Armani Berserker is, but Spellbreaker is even better, so we'll take the Spellbreaker. You know, I like the Leper Gnome. Tempted to take that. At the very least, I'm guaranteed to deal 2 damage. It's not very useful against mages, but against other classes, it's pretty good. The Thrallmar Farseer, though, Wind Fury, I could get some use out of that, but I'll take the Leper Gnome. Screw it. I have a lot of turn 1 plays. Okay, now we've got some interesting things on the board here. We got a legendaries. Harrison Jones is not that good. Not only do only certain opponents have weapons, but you can't be guaranteed that they'll have that weapon out when you have that card. On the other hand, Ysera is amazing. Those dream cards are really, really good. And Onyxia's got some really good uses too, because I can fill my board with 1/1s and use it to clear out whatever I want. And it's an 8/8. But I'm definitely taking Ysera. There's definitely no choice there. I think Ysera is the best one out of all of those. Earthring Farseer is pretty good, especially for us, where we damage ourselves with our hero ability. Ogre Magi is good too. The +1 I don't have that much spell damage yet, but I'm assuming I'm only 10 cards in. I will get at least a few spells that are direct damage, and this will buff them. Armani Berserker is a good turn to play. Now, I gotta watch my mana a little bit, so I think I'll take the Earthring Farce here. Simply so I don't go too far over. Another Power Overwhelming is tempting. Demon Fire is good. I only have one demon right now, which is my Flame Imp. But this is versatile because I can deal 2 damage to a minion, or I can buff up a friendly demon. So I think I'll take Demon Fire. Soulfire, Young Dragonhawk, Raid Leader. Soulfire is decent. I do lose a card for it though, but I'll take Soulfire. Or do I want Raid Leader? No, I'll take Soulfire. Alright, so this is removal, basically. I can remove a creature with this. Drain Life, useful. Also removal, plus a little bit of heal, but it's a little bit less than this. Or just a 2/7 creature that I don't have a good way of buffing. I think I'm going to take the Drain Life. Summoning Portal, really good, dies very easily. I don't like playing it in Arena. It's 4 mana cost, and it just dies. On the other hand, I could get that Ysera out much quicker if I played the Summoning Portal. But it dies so easily. Silver Moon Guardian's pretty good, and this is okay. These two are both 4, and I do want to watch the mana curve. I don't want to take a 5 mana card right now. It's tough. You know what, I'll just take the Summoning Portal. Play a little bit risky. A little different from my usual strategy. We will take the Voidwalker. It's a good early on taunt. Out of these, I will probably take... This is tempting for the Battlecry, and because I don't have too many big creatures. On the other hand... No, I'll take the Crocolisk. And I'll tell you why. I don't know why. I'm going to take the Crocolisk. I'm going to try to overwhelm my opponents between my ability to draw cards and having a lot of low level cards. I should be able to play a good amount of cards every turn. Is that how I want to play this? Screw it, we'll take the Frost Elemental. Or I could restore health to myself. It sucks that this is a 5/4. If it was a 5/5, it would be way better. Take the Frost Elemental. So it'll put up a fight. Do some good things. Make an impression. Okay, Ogre Magi. I don't have that many spells right now, so I don't know if Ogre Magi is that useful for me. Acolyte of Pain, potential card draw. Or do I want a Hellfire? I don't have any other card draw, really, right, at the moment. No, I don't. Hellfire, I like. It's just good removal. I don't have... Well, I do have a way of dealing with... I have Siphon Soul, dealing with really big creatures, really annoying stuff. Hellfire is very tempting. Do I want it to Hellfire? Yeah, I'll take Hellfire. Screw it. Out of these, I'm going to take the Razorfin Hunter simply for the mana cost. Demolisher, nope. Felguard. I'm okay with taking Felguard. I'd lose a Mana Crystal, yes, but it's a 3/5 taunt that I can play on turn 3. It's good. I think I'm going to take... Do I want the War Golem? No, especially not if I'm destroying my own Mana Crystals. So I think I'd rather take another Shield Master. Dread Infernal is great. I am going to take that. It's got a good AoE. So it is... My mana cost is going up, but still, it's good. And I like it. So we will take it. Thrallmar Farseer. No, I'm going to take the Elven Archer in its place. Mortal Coil is good. Card draw, plus I get to hit something. I can finish stuff off with this. So we'll take the Mortal Coil. Another Hellfire? No, I'm going to take the Harvest Golem. It's a great card. Let's see, I don't have a lot of 2-mana cards, interestingly enough. Ancient Brewmaster would be fun to bounce stuff back into my deck. I have some stuff with good battle cries, some stuff with bad battle cries. So, like, I wouldn't want to bounce the Flame Imp or necessarily the Felguard, but other stuff like the Spellbreaker or, I don't know, that's pretty much it. The Spellbreaker, maybe the Frost Elemental I would. Alternatively, I could just take a Tauren Warrior for the taunt early on. Now, I'll take the Brewmaster. I'll come up with stuff to do with it. I am going to take the Shadow Bolt. Another Brewmaster, another Frost Elemental, or Corruption. I don't have Corruption, but I don't think I want it. Do I? Not really. It's just, if my opponent puts out a creature, yes, I can destroy it, but they get full turn in, and usually it's enough to sacrifice the creature against what I have. Corruption is not that good. I'd rather take another Brewmaster. I will take a Voidwalker over these. Now, you know what? Screw it. I'll take the Ironforge Rifleman. I don't have too many cards that I can play in turn 2, but it's okay. Mountain Giant is tempting. I just don't know. With my card draw ability, I could get enough cards to play it soon. South Sea Captain is okay. Except I don't have any pirates, so it's useless. And this is very situational and tempting, especially if I play against like a paladin. Yeah. Do I have a Dread Infernal. I'm just looking to see what kind of big creatures I have. I don't have that many big creatures. Ysera. I have a lot of small creatures, not many big ones. So I'm going to be wearing my opponents down, basically. So I am tempted to take the Mountain Giant simply because it's an 8/8. Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I am predicting 4 wins. Or at least that's what I hope I can do. Anything better and I'll call this a success. I didn't get a lot of usual Warlock cards, I guess. Or what I would consider usual cards, like a lot of demons, sense demons, a lot of removal in the form of Shadow Bolts. I got 1 Shadow Bolt. Got 1 Hellfire, I think, and I had the opportunity to take another one, but yeah, didn't get a ton of Warlock cards, but I did get Ysera, which I've gotten, I got recently as well, so I'm kind of happy with that. I forget who I was playing when I had Ysera last, but it was fun. Was I playing Druid? Maybe. Alright, anyways. I get to go second, which is awesome. I'm getting rid of this and keeping the other stuff. Turn 1, turn 2. Oh, perfect. I can do a lot with this. So, let's say greetings. He doesn't do anything on turn 1, my opponent, so I'm going to put out a Leper Gnome. Try to do as much damage as possible. If you use something like Arcane Shot on him, then he still gets hit. And if he doesn't, nope, he's going to use his Steady Shot on me. It's perfectly fine. That can be next turn. So let's do that. And I am tempted to, I could put out a Voidwalker, but I'm tempted to just life tap and get an extra card. See what I got. Okay, I got the Frost Elemental. So, unfortunately, playing a Hunter with combined, his hero ability damages me for 2. My own hero ability damages me for 2. So I can end up taking a lot of damage rather quickly. However, that's all okay because I'm going to have lots of cards. And I'm going to be playing lots of stuff. Hopefully way faster than he is. He's going to do Unleash the Hounds. Which is an okay move. I guess he had to. Didn't have much of a choice, and he gets 2 damage in the process. This is interesting, and it presents an interesting dilemma. Do I want to put out a 3/5 taunt? I don't need to, because I don't have anything to taunt against. Or do I play Earthring Fireseer and just heal myself for 3? Alternatively, I could play the Razorfin Hunter, which might be a better play. It does put out an opportunity for a multi-shot for him to play if he wants to. But then he's going to be kind of wasting a multi-shot on this. So you know what? I am going to play that. So this is my reasoning. It puts 2 creatures out there that I can work with. And if he wants to waste a multi-shot, well, he's only taking out a 1/1 board and a 2/3 rather than, you know, 2 3/3s or something bigger. So we'll do that. Next turn is probably my Chillwind Yeti. So that's the thought process. All right, charge. Why are you charging that? Okay, he's charging me. Alright, so he didn't have much of a turn. I am going to use the 1/1 to kill that. No point not to. And then I could heal myself, but I think it's time for Yeti. He doesn't have a lot of creatures on the board, so I might as well use that to my advantage and hit him a bunch of times. I'm saving the Earthring Fireseer in case it's better for me to heal one of my minions than it is to heal myself, essentially. Interesting. So what I could do is I could hit this with the Yeti, and then I could hit. He put out an Azure Drake, which gives him +1 spell damage, which I don't want to leave. Plus he's got card draw, and I can't help that. But I don't want to leave that alive. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to hit it with the Yeti, and then I'm going to use the Earthring Fireseer to heal my Yeti to a 4/4, so multi-shot won't do anything for him. And then I'm actually going to put out Voidwalker, and I'm going to see if I can put it out in such a way that... Let's put it out in between these two. And the reason I'm doing that is if he does do Explosive Shot or something, he's hitting the Voidwalker rather than the 3/3. I just think I'll get better value that way. So we'll see if that works out for me. Savannah Highmane is very annoying because not only is it a 6/5 and a great card, it also has a really good death rattle. What am I gonna do? Well, I think I'm gonna hit him a bunch of times directly. I'm not gonna attack the Savannah Highmane. I don't need to yet. I have taunts and stuff in the way. Now that I've used that 3/3, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Ancient Brewmaster, send this back into my hand, and next turn I can actually cast that again and get a heal either on a creature or myself. Now, I don't really want to play anything else, so I'm going to end turn. I could have frozen the Savannah Highmane, and maybe I'll actually do that next turn instead of using the Earthring Fireseer. We'll see. A lot of possibilities and opportunities. Plus, he's down to 12 life, so that's pretty awesome. I just noticed that I've been hitting him quite a bit, and I've got 2 more taunts in my hand to keep me going. So what does he have? Now that he has a creature on the board, he can actually, or a creature, he has a beast on the board, I should say. He can do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, when the Highmane dies, it summons two 2/2 hyenas. This is a really powerful card. Wish I had my silence. I only have 1 in the deck. Scavenging Hyena. That's great. What else you got? 5 mana. Okay. So you destroy that.
Quickly.
And he's almost out of time. Next turn. Do I have enough to kill him? Not quite. He's got kill command. Alright. Bound to happen. And now this engineer gets him a card. That's all he has. Alrighty. Good enough. Spellbreaker would be nice on the hyena. So here's what's going to happen. Not the hyena, the Savannah Highmane. I'm going to use the Yeti to kill the hyena, because that needs to go. I'm going to Spellbreak the Highmane, because it needs to be spell broken. And then I'm going to heal my Yeti, and we'll pick off the 1/1 there. And hit end turn, which the button was kind of screwed up there. So, is that a good play? Maybe. Multi-shot. That sucks. Take out the 3/3s. Another kill command. That sucks. So now I still have to deal with a 6-4, 6-2. Luckily, all that stuff is dead. So here's a good question. Do I want to play my Frost Elemental and just freeze it for a turn and see what happens? Or do I want to just Hellfire right now and clear it off the board, which is very tempting.
So many possibilities.
Or I could play Abomination, but see the problem is then he'll kill the Abomination to lose that, so it doesn't really matter. How much mana do I have? 8. You know what? I'm going to Hellfire and Summoning Portal. Screw it. Save the Frost Elemental for another time. And you know what? Coin Felcard. I'll lose a Mana Crystal, and that's okay. I'll lose a Mana Crystal on my coin for a taunt. And even if he does have something with charge, it'll keep my Summoning Portal alive. Makes everything that much easier to summon on the following turn. So I'll take the loss for the ability to summon greater things later on. So, charge like that, perfect. Oh, and I kill command. Well, that sucks. That's okay, though. I can deal with it. I'm going to put out my Dread Infernal. Deal 1 damage to everybody. And then Mortal Coil this thing for a card. And we'll play a Harvest Golem, why not? And I could actually summon, get a card this turn as well. Alright. Guess what's coming out next turn? So that was fun. I am losing life. I do have 16, he's got 8, so I do have... doing pretty good, but not fantastic. Okay, good. Can't do much with that. Good. Hit the targets that I would have preferred. And I won without being able to play a Sarah. Alright, that was fun. I don't know. I didn't know what to expect from that deck, so... But I am getting my daily quest, so if I can win 2 more times, at the very least, I'll get my daily quest done, have fun playing, and, yeah. Just overall, good things. So, oh yeah, and I'll get a pack. Lots and lots of good stuff going on. But, this is an interesting deck. Got some possibilities for some interesting combos and combinations, and delicious snack food that is pizza rolled into a little dough. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm losing focus. Scuba Doo. Scuba Steve. No, we're playing Scuba Shaman. I forgot who the last opponent was. I don't even know. Whatever. Getting rid of this stuff. I want stuff I can do earlier on. I don't have much 2-mana stuff. This is worse. I wanted crap that I can do on turn 2. Alright, let's say greetings. Turn 1, put this out there because why not? Turn 2, we'll draw a card. Turn 3, Harvest Golem. Turn 4, I'll cry because we'll probably have a bunch of totems and Bloodlust. Actually, what do you have for 2? Swampoos, okay. Unfortunately, Swampoos trades for that, so that sucks. But then I can Mortal Coil, which sucks less. Alright, we'll do this. Demon Fire. Oh, damn it. If this lived, I would love to be able to Demon Fire it, but unfortunately it's gonna die. So the Demon Fire might have to be saved for the Dread Infernal. I don't have too many other demons. So I wonder what he has for 2 mana. He did have to use the coin, so I'm happy about that.
Drink with me, friend.
Ah, poop. That sucks. He's gonna get to heal it. Won't get to use Mortal Coil. Well, then we'll put out the Harvest Golem and trade nicely for both of those. Working, okay. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to use my Harvest Golem to hit the Raging Worgen, and then I will Mortal Coil it for one mana and a card. Then I'm going to use Demon Fire to just deal 2 damage to that and kill it. That's the plan. Mortal Coil, get Hellfire, nice. Now, Demon Fire, This guy. 2 damage. Nice. Everybody lives happily ever after. 1, 2, 3. He's got 6 cards. I've got 5, 6, counting what I have on the board. Okay. Alright, how do I want to deal with that? I could Soulfire, but then I lose a card. Don't really want to do that. I think I will simply Shadow Bolt that, and then draw myself a card for 2. Let's draw a card first. Actually, I should always do card draw first to see what I get. Never know. Abomination, not really what I wanted. So we will Soulfire on that. Keep my board clear. And hit him some more. Okay. Do have a little bit of board control, of course, not much. You can always do that, which sucks. And not to mention put out his own Harvest Golem. Ysera, that'll be fun later on. Okay, let's think about this. I could Spellbreak that. And then I'd have the Spellbreaker out. Which isn't bad. I could not Spellbreak that. And then what would I do? I could use Elven Archer to kill this, the Searing Totem. Hope he doesn't have like a Lightning Bolt or a Lightning Blast or a Lightning Storm or something. Put the Elven Archer out, hit this with that, and then use Elven Arch to kill it, and then he'll have a 2-1. I don't like that. If I put the Abomination out, if he kills it, it kills my own creature, but I'm actually okay with that. So, you know what, let's play the Abomination. This is as good a turn as any. He will have a Golem left over. That's where I'll save the Elven Archer for later on. So I'll do that and hit him. He might have Silence or Hex, which would stink, but so be it. So my thought is Abomination, if he kills it, deals 2 damage to everything. Hopefully we'll clear out his Golem.
Your magic
Spellbreak. Wow, that's nice. It was bound to happen. And he's going to attack me directly, which I don't like. But also happens. Okay. How am I going to do this? Well, this is a good opportunity to Hellfire. It'll clear out everything, leaving my Abomination alive. Yeah. Let's Hellfire. And I'll throw the Leper Gnome out there for fun. And you know what? Actually, I should have put out the Elven Archer. I forgot about that thing. So, again, I hope he doesn't have Lightning Storm or some sort of AoE. If he does, then I'm a little screwed. If he doesn't, then I've got board control. Fork Lightning. Okay, he's going to take out 2 random minions. Unfortunately, takes out my Abomination, but leaves the Leper Gnome alive and well. And there goes the Leper Gnome. There goes the Leper Gnome neighborhood. But it does do 4 damage to him. So I'm happy with that. And he plays Dark Iron Dwarf because it looks like he doesn't have anything better to play it on. Which is all good for me. I am very tempted to just Soulfire, but I might lose Ysera, and I really want Ysera for next turn. So I'm going to put out my Dread Infernal. And hope for the best in turn. I hope he realizes he has to kill the Dread Infernal more than attack me directly. We'll see. That dwarf is very... he can hex my Dread Infernal. There's a lot of things he can do, basically. So we'll see what happens. Spellbreak won't help, but... Okay, that's going to heal the dwarf and himself. And he's going for me directly. Interesting tactic. Fair enough. I am tempted to just shield Master, but I'm not gonna. What I am gonna do is put out Ysera. Yes. No. Yeah, screw it. Put out Ysera. We'll take that out with that, and then I will Soulfire the dwarf. Lose the Spellbreaker. That's okay. Get a dream card. Oh, cool. Laughing Sister 3/5 can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Awesome. If I can keep Ysera out for a few turns, I will get some really cool cards. My taunt was saved. Okay. That's just going to overload him. kill the Dread Infernal, but also overload him, which is good. What you got? Don't have anything that deals 10 damage, I know that, but you do have Hex, which is horrible. Silence would suck as well. Acidic Swamp Ooze. Okay. And Dark Iron Dwarf. Dark Iron Dwarf's been nerfed recently, which is kind of nice, for me at least. It used to be a +2 attack and a permanent +2 attack. Now it is just a temporary +2 attack. So, which is nice. Okay. We're going to put out the Shield Master. We're going to put out the Laughing Sister. We are going to hit the Dwarf with Ysera. And then we are going to get a card. Cool. Ysera Awakens. This is, right now it's not going to do me any good because it'll kill me faster than it'll kill him and clear out my board, but it's good to have in my back pocket in case I can get him low enough and I still have above 5 health myself. Now, I am tempted to use Ancient Brewmaster and Ysera later on, but we'll see.
Fire, attend me. Ready, sir.
He's getting a bunch of stuff out. You can take out the Shield Master with his creatures there. Critters. It's annoying. And he does. And that's the end of his turn. So what I can do is I can use Ysera to kill this. I can use this to kill that. I can use the Ancient Brewmaster to bounce Ysera back into my hand. Because why not? And then I can put out my taunt. And I can resummon Ysera on the following turn. So, pretty good so far. I'm feeling good about this. Had some good cards on the board.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Stormwind Champion, it's a good card. But not good enough. I got another Brewmaster here, which I do some kind of crazy Brewmaster to Brewmaster resummoning crap, but I'm not gonna. Simply enough, I'm gonna use the Brewmaster to kill the Stormwind Champion. I'll use this to kill that. That stays alive. Kill the totem with that. And we will resummon Ysera. And see what I get. Another Ysera Awakens. Well, that's gonna. These two will just kill me right off the bat, so they're kind of useless. If I had more life than him, then that would be more interesting. Fortunately, I don't. But I do have a pretty good board. And I don't know what he has, but I have...
Mind if I roll need?
Ah, poop. Lava Burst. Alright. Well.
I'm game.
Can't be targeted by spells or hero powers, but it can be targeted by minions, so battle cries.
I'm game.
I hate giving him a card, but... Well, let's think about this. 3 and 4 is 7. If I attack him for 7 now, 2... that gets him to 5, and then I could do Ysera Awakens, so I could just win.
Well played.
Easy enough, right? Take the win when I have it, I guess, is the lesson to be learned there. And also learn how to do simple math. Alright, well, let's play one more game, because I'm having a lot of fun with this deck, and I want to complete the daily quest before I put a break in the video and go do other things for the day. It is 10 p.m., and I have no idea where my children are. I don't have children, which makes it very difficult to figure out where they are. Anyways, you can tell what rarity a card is. Yeah, colored gems. Okay. Anywho, I hope they come out with more cards. I know this is still in beta, but like I've been playing this for the last few months now, so It's like beta schmeta. I want more cards. This is fun. Power overwhelming. I guess we'll keep since I have a demon in my hand. Actually no, that's doesn't matter. I'll keep power overwhelming anyways. No, you know what? I don't need it early on, and I'd rather have something I could play early on. I'll definitely keep Shadow Bolt though. That is not something I could play early on.
I greet you.
Well, we're gonna start out by taking some damage, and probably, unfortunately, getting that killed by like a Frostbolt or something. Yep, here it comes. Knew that was gonna happen. It was almost a guarantee, but had to take the chance. And at least she used her coin. We're playing Hexi Shi
I hope you like my
Hugh.
invention.
Hexi Shi. Either he or her am Chinese, or I don't know, or they just have a weird name. Elven Archer, sure.
One shot.
I'm gonna lose that Elven Archer, but might as well. And I'm gonna play the Leper Gnome too, because she can only target one thing with her hero ability. If she does, it's 2 mana too, so that's nice. And then I will be able to hit her with something for stuff. That's the best explanation that I could come up with. Something for stuff. While she's thinking about this, I'm going to take a sip of water. It's important to stay hydrated, I guess. So she decided to play a secret rather than
I'll give
do
it
this.
a
Let's
shot.
find out if this is a vaporize. Nope. It's not a shield barrier, so most likely it's a mirror entity, which means I don't want to play anything that I don't want to have to deal with. Which probably means something like the Chillwind Yeti. Let's attack her with that. Unfortunately, I have good creatures in my hand. You know, Leper Gnome or something would have been better, or an Archer would have been better to play against that. So, Senjin Shieldmaster. I don't want to summon a Harvest Golem. Let's do this. I hate to life tap against the mage, because it just sucks. But I'm gonna... I was hoping to get something shitty that I could play. I don't have too many shitty creatures, but like a Void Walker would have been nice. It's a taunt, but it's only a 1/3, so I can deal with that. Another secret, okay. And there goes her mana. Power overwhelming might be fun. Alright, now let's try again. See if is this a vaporize? No. And it's not a shield. So definitely one of them is mirror entity. Alright, what do I want to play? Screw it. I'll put the Harvest Golem out there. You know what? Life tap again. I don't want to give her Summoning Portal, that's for sure. Although I could kill it with Shadow Bolt afterwards. I'll put out the Harvest Golem. Yes, mirror entity. But I'd rather put out the Harvest Golem than I would a Chillwind Yeti. It deals 2 damage to her. And I still have a Harvest Golem, so... Of course she can kill it. Which is not a terrible idea. No, you should kill my Harvest Golem. Ah, you suck. Okay. So, this secret cannot be... not mirror entity. We know that. So, it could be a counterspell. Or it could be if she's down to 1 life, just basically keep her alive. Or it could be a redirect. So it redirects whatever spell I cast onto a 1/3 target. I'm not going to find out, because I'm going to play Senjin Shieldmaster. And that's pretty much it. And I could life tap again, but I don't want to. Not with a mage. I have plenty of cards and plenty of things I can do, so I'm not going to life tap because I don't need to. And not against the mage. Because she can fireball me to death and do other nasty, horrible things.
I wonder.
I'm probably going to use the Earthring Farseer to heal myself. Only because, well, A, there's no point in healing the Golem for one.
What to do?
I could heal my Shield Master if she attacks him. But I'm just concerned about my life because with a mage, things like Pyroblast and Fireballs, they can just kill you in 1 or 2 turns pretty easily if you get too low on life. So I got to keep my own life up pretty high.
Time runs out on me.
And she's gonna run out of time. Come on, you gotta make a move. Do something. Okay. It's a good play. And hero ability. That's a pretty good play. Mister? Missy? Let's do this. Yeah, this'll work. This will take that out. I will heal myself for 3. And I'm very susceptible next turn to something like... and I'm going to actually do this. Counterspell. Yep, that's okay. I was afraid of that, but that's okay. I'm very susceptible to Flame Strike. So maybe I shouldn't have healed myself, but I did. So, tough. I could have used Shadow Bolt or saved the Golem for Shadow Bolt. Hopefully, he doesn't have Flame Strike, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed. And if he doesn't, because he would have just used Flame Strike. Good. So he can use his hero ability to kill my Golem, which he will. But I know he didn't have Flame Strike, and Kodo kills that. Yeah. Unfortunate, but it happens. What can you do? Alright. Is this a good opportunity to play a Chillwind Yeti? Yeah, it's an okay opportunity to play Chillwind Yeti. It doesn't quite kill that. You know, this trades nicely with the Kodo. So we'll play that, and I don't have much.
Get behind me.
I could play my Felguard as well. Yeah.
I will enjoy
I'll lose a mana crystal. It sucks. But I'll do it. No, Felguard doesn't die to Flame Strike. Unfortunately, the Booty Bay Bodyguard does. This is why I hate Booty Bay Bodyguard. I took it because I think it was the best choice I had, but it's just not a very powerful card because it only has 4 life. If it was a 5/5, it'd be awesome. Because it could survive a lot of things like Swipe and Fell Strike. Flame Strike and just a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, it cannot. And he's going to use hero ability. Okay. So Frostbolt hero ability removes that. Unfortunate. Another Frostbolt. He's probably going to hit me with this Kodo. How many Frostbolts has that been? That's been 3 Frostbolts this guy's had. They're good cards. I'm not going to argue that fact. Just seems to have a lot of them. Yeah, let's just clear his board. Demon Fire on that. I don't have any friendly minions. I'm tempted to keep that. I could Shadow Bolt that, but I'm tempted to keep my Shadow Bolt, put out the Yeti, and see if I... Yeah, I don't need to Shadow Bolt it yet, so... Actually, I probably should have. Yeah, that was a mistake. Because he can enrage it. Shit. Well, screw it. Keeping the Shadow Bolt, so he can take out the Yeti by enraging that thing with his own hero ability, and then attacking my Yeti. Let's see if he decides to get greedy. So he can trade, or he can attack me directly. Yep, he's probably going to get greedy and attack me directly. Nope. Good for him. Traded for the Yeti. Something I did not necessarily expect. Flame Strike. Not Flame Strike. Hellfire would be nice right about now. Mortal Coil. Not quite what I wanted. But let's go ahead. What do I want to do? Shadow Bolt this. Mortal Coil. Get a card. Yeah, it's the only thing I can target. I hate using up 2 cards for something like this, but... Alright, following turn I'll just drain life on that thing.
Mess with Tusk.
And end turn. So, we're both burning through a good amount of cards. I am burning through a bit more. I have 3 cards on him. Ironfoot Grizzly is a good card. Yep, it's a good thing to kill, and he's probably going to attack me directly, I would imagine. Yep. Which is perfectly acceptable. 5 more mana. Wonder what he has. Nothing. Spellbreaker. Okay. Let's do this. Gonna drain life on that. Heal myself. I don't want to hit that. So what I am gonna do is spell break this and attack him directly.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
It's a bit annoying. Yep, and he can kill that, or he can go for me directly. Interesting. Let's see what I have. Siphon Soul, okay. This'll work. Siphon Soul on that. Regain 3 life. It's the best way for me to hit the bear. You know what? I'm not gonna. I'm gonna hit him directly like so. And then bounce. Do I want to bounce that? Yeah, I'll bounce my Spellbreaker, I think. I could have bounced this thing, summon another boar, but meh. That'll trade with the bear. Now, what else does he have? He's got 3 cards. Okay, that sucks. Unless I get a taunt, that's going to do a lot of damage to me. There we go. Ask, and ye shall receive. Let's get a card. Maybe I'll get a good creature. Interesting. I could play that, but I'm going to save that for the following turn. Hopefully he doesn't have like a Pyroblast. He's been saving some cards, so I'm assuming he's got Fireball, Pyroblast combos.
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
And if he doesn't, he will now.
Truth is my shield.
Ah, Spellbreaker. That'll work. Or Ysera will work as well. In fact, Ysera is nice.
I dream and the world
And Spellbreaker on that. And I guess I'll hit him for 2. Now he's got 5, 4, 2. 10. He's got 7. He can kill me if I don't have a good way of killing him on the following turn. Emerald Drake will help. And I've got enough creatures on the board. But if he has a Fireball, I'm dead. Which is why I hate playing against mages. Pyroblast, I'm dead. So he's got a number of ways of killing me if he attacks me directly. I wish I had better heals, but I don't. Maybe a Dread Infernal was better, but I think I wanted Ysera out there for the intimidation as well as for the dream card, because I needed something to help me. So the big question is, does he have fireballs? Or is he going to go? Nope, he's not going for me directly, which is good. Which means he doesn't have something like a fireball or a pyroblast. Oh, thank goodness.
Give me a quest.
Questing Adventure, which I'm assuming he just got. Wild Pyromancer, okay, so that's probably why he was waiting to play that. And, yeah. Well, Ysera can do a number of things. Ysera can kill this. I want to kill that Questing Adventure, but I don't have a good way of doing
I
it.
shall bring you rest.
Ysera can kill that. Dread Infernal will kill this. Emerald Drake is a good card to have. And yes, that makes my Mountain Giant unplayable at the moment, but I think I needed the creatures more than anything else. This will be useful. I could bounce my Ysera back. If he doesn't kill it. And I think he should.
I wonder. I wonder.
He's got 2 cards, and I don't know what he's thinking about. Again, my concern is if he drew... He's got 8 damage he can do, which will get me down to 5. So Fireball will kill me. I'm pretty screwed if he's got a Fireball in his hand. Pyroblast, I'm just dead. But I think he would have done it already. Right? Right? Secret. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So that's all interesting stuff right there. I'm guessing I can't kill him this turn, so maybe he's thinking I'm going to try to kill him. But I'm not.
I shall bring you rest.
So this will kill whatever. The Questing Adventure is kind of annoying. Maybe I'll just put it back in his hand. Just tempting. Unfortunately, this buys him a turn.
I shall bring you rest.
And that could be a Vaporize. So let's attack with that first. It's not a Vaporize.
I shall bring you rest.
Do that. Oh, okay. Alright, so I don't know what his secret was. Probably Mirror Entity or a counter spell. But that worked out. Cool. And I got my daily quest. That was a tough fight, but it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It was very close. And I'm 3-0. And with that, I'm going to put a break in this video. I hope you guys have been enjoying this so far. If you have, please leave a like. And I appreciate you guys watching. As always, my name's Luducium. I'll see you guys next time.